And it's your Bunnigle once again. I tried recording this not too long ago, but the recording crashed, so that was just plain lovely. Anyway, welcome to a game called Con-Ventional Vampires. You may have already noticed that something is a little different. I'm really liking the art style. It reminds me of like dot art for some reason. I don't, especially like this down here. It reminds me of like that where you use dots, like individual dots for art. And I like how the cursor looks. I'm going to be playing other games until more of the Freak Circus comes out. I am checking for updates regularly, but this video may be recorded before an update comes out, but it also may be posted by the time an update comes out, so not too sure on that end, because I try to post on, I might just try to post on weekends for now, you know, because that will give everyone time to just relax. Anyway, let's get into the game. I like the music. Oh, you probably have noticed I'm not wearing my glasses. I noticed in the past 2 videos sorry. Throat's been all over the place. In the last 2 videos, my glasses were glaring both the screen and the light, and I figured that would be kind of annoying, so I'm not wearing them this video. Until I can figure out how to fix that, pray for me. I'm putting them on the moment this video is over with. Okay. Finally, I made it. It's totally hectic in here. The white nimbus is filled to the brim with other con-goers, or at least what I assume to be other con-goers. I can't speak. People bustle to and fro in capes and cloaks, with suitcases practically overflowing with cosplay pieces and artists pushing carts with their supplies through the lobby. The boxes were barely moved into my new apartment when I found out all about Hallows Con. Oh, All Hallows Con. I didn't see the all right there. From the local events page, and made the impulsive decision to go. I feel like I might do the same thing one day. I love conventions. Something about the description for the con really spoke to me. Maybe it was the Halloween theme or the huge suit of events, or maybe just the fact that it seemed like a great way to meet new people now I'm back in the big city. Again, I would do that, especially if it's but I don't know. That was off today. Especially if it's Halloween themed. In all honesty, I was pretty scared to go on my own, but none of my old college friends could make it, so here I am. As I get to the check-in, I can't speak. Get into the check-in desk, the person behind the counter asks me for my information. I can't hear them very well over the din of the lobby, so they give me a sheet of paper to write my details on. Hey. We're doing Bunny. She, her. What should I put? I shall, no, I'm gonna leave it because I shall be the Missy Countess. I can't. Missy Countess cute. Once they have my details entered into the system, they give me my room key, a map of the convention center, and some other sheets of paper. I don't have time to identify before I rush off so they can attend to the next person. Still rather lost and struggling to handle my bags and information packet all at once, I decide what my next steps are. I'm a little overwhelmed by everything going on right now. What should I do? I think I should find my room for the night, because I think it's a little... If I'm new to Big City, I think it's best to get everything settled down. First... Oh! Oh, that's cool. I just realized this. Cool, that's nice. So, we're gonna go find our room for the night. I head to the hotel elevators and take them up to my room. It's a cozy space, and honestly, it's going to be nice to crash in a comfortable bed after the day I've had. Did I have a bad day? I put my bags down in the corner and slump onto the bed, enjoying the way the mattress eases under my weight. Hang on. And what about with me? Shoot. It's been a long day, and I'm really worn out. So much has happened that I don't even know how to... What happened to me during the day? That's what I want to know. I climb into bed and get settled for the night, and before I know it, sleep takes over. Oh, I wake up in pitch black. My hands fumble around the mattress under the pillow for the familiar feeling of my phone. The unoccupied sheets around me are cool to the touch. I silence the blaring alarm and sluggishly get up to draw the curtains. The heavy fabric feels expensive and soft and gets my hands. Blinding sunlight immediately bleaches my vision white as the intensity illuminates the room. I think my throat's like this because of how much I've been talking. Jeez. It's like a living being of light was waiting impatiently all night for its opportunity to emerge through the blackout curtains. I want to know. I've been to a few hotels growing up, and I cannot remember a single one that had blackout curtains. Oh, that would allow people to have such a better time. Like, they wouldn't have to immediately groan and just be annoyed by the sunlight coming in through the curtains themselves because of how thin they are. Or just not because they're not blackout. Why don't they do that? Oh my goodness. After I adjusted light, I look around the room. The interior of the hotel room looks vastly different in the morning than it did last night. Morning light than it did last night. I'm skipping words, apparently. I wish that guy would show us that. Before the details of the room were lost in the dim lighting, only now do I notice the intricate nature of the furniture that makes the room feel quite gothic. I wouldn't mind being in this place, believe it or not. How fitting that an event called All Hallows Con is hosted near a hotel of a similar nature. Jeez. Something in my throat, man. I let out I can't speak. I need a reboot. I let out a content sigh and flop back onto the bed as thoughts of home intrude on my peace. What would people from my hometown think if they knew I was spending my time at this con? I'll probably never hear the end about the types of people who gather here and what they get up to. Not all con goers are bad. Some of them literally just go there to hang out with their friends and maybe even meet awesome people. There were so many people when I was checking in, and all of them seemed so confident with the way they carried themselves. If things go this well this time around, I might come back next year, and maybe by then I'll be a little more familiar with this place. Got an itch. I sink deeper into the mattress and spread my arms out, relishing in the free real estate. There's so much room, unlike the bed or home at the school dorm when I was in college. What I go to college for? Last night I woke up and briefly forgot where I was, as I often do when sleeping in new places. I kinda do the same thing too. When I realized where I was, I went back to sleep with almost childish sense of excitement stirring within the pit of my stomach. I added words. This would be my home for the next few days, and I plan to make the best of my time here. I make a silent promise to myself that all the emotional baggage I carried along from home wouldn't get in the way of enjoying this weekend. Ow. Oh, that actually a little better. A little. This was a new beginning for me, and that meant being open to change and willing to make new friends here at the con. I just realized these have like little golden things. I'd never seen a pillow like that. I'm sorry. Wincing, I recounted the rough start Thursday had been. It was only hours ago that I had been so completely overwhelmed by the chaos in the hotel lobby. My eyes wandered to the suitcase at the foot of the bed where my cosplay was carefully stored away. Time to get my cosplay and head to the venue. What should I do today? Ooh. Eeny, miny, miny, mo, catch it. I'm not doing the history. Eeny, miny, miny, mo, catch a tiger, bato. If I want to choose you, I will choose you. Okay. I wasn't sure if I found the right panel until I saw crosses and gloves being handed out by the door. Good catch, bunny. Religion is always a controversial subject. Yes, I 100% agree on that. There's people who say how religion should be, and some people say that it should be this or it should be that, but yeah. I don't know exactly what to say about that. But you can't go wrong with breathing new life into old objects. Good, yeah. Recycling. DIY. I love DIYs. I take my gloves and hang on. From the family messaging me. That was just a YouTube notification. I take my gloves and cross happily as the timeline moves up and I enter the room. The room has been set up like an arts and crafts center, but the tables are really sturdy. Not the flimsy folding tables I'm used to. Must have taken some strong co-workers to set these up. Probably weightlifters. I want to sit near the front. I grab a seat near the front of the room. I'm excited to be able to have a good view of what the presenter is doing. The panel kicks off. AC just cut off quickly with the instructor talking us through the tools and materials at our disposal. Time passes quickly as everyone gets to work on their crafts. My back inches. After half an hour, now we're going to fold this new seam, so you can twist so you can bend the flattened piece however you want. Again, art is in the eye of the creature. Man, I need to work out. Even the lankiest looking con goers around here are doing some wild stuff. They're flattening and twisting metal with their hands. Jeez. All except one person. A man in an apron with a welding mask over his eyes. He's in the back and is using a mini blowtorch to go to town, buffing the metal down and giving it all sorts of colors. Let me look at his character for a moment. Look at that. Oh, I have a pin like this. I made it myself. Oh my god. Okay, so my high school has like the shop, and I decided to make my own custom pin. I was able to print and press it myself because I took the business course, and I was the one that was mainly pressing the buttons for other people. I had like 3 or 4 different buttons. 2 of them, yeah. But this one, I don't know if I have it with me right now or if it's with all my other stuff. Yuri has a little piece of hand jewelry going. Looking closer, I notice he's not even wearing gloves. How is he not burning his hands? The metal must be so hot. Well, he's clearly ahead of the rest of the class. No one seems to mind the fire, but still. I mean, that's amazing, but that also can't exactly be safe. So, I'm gonna go with the safe. I buck what's going on. How is everyone just okay with this? I don't know. Maybe you have some sort of tolerance to the heat, but even then, it feels almost inhuman. The instructor uses a natural pause in their instruction to walk back to observe at his table. Even his stablemate is impressed. I'm still struggling to make my first spend. Ugh, what am I doing wrong? Thankfully, my table partner is kindly ignoring my incompetence. I think I've died if they said anything. Finally, the hour is up and everyone else walks out, chatting to each other excitedly about their little creations. I catch up to the blowtorch guy. What is going on with, can I not speech today? I just spat all over my computer. I call out to Axel for his attention. How do I know his name? Oh, hello. Did you have fun? I had a blast. This kind of stuff is my comfort zone. Wait, what? Maybe if I show him, he might help me out a bit. I don't know. I look down at my hands and push my mangled cross toward him without saying a word. He takes the cross from my hands and looks at it. Well, it's something. He has to go and laugh at me? Seriously? Wait, no, I didn't mean to laugh. Oh, he looks so sad now. I mean, I'm not exactly a sore person when it comes to my arts and crafts, so... Nah, I get it. I've been doing this a really long time. My stuff... Okay, I just realized I need to give him a voice. This is probably going to destroy my throat. I don't know what to do. Hey, I've been doing this a really long time. My stuff used to look just like this. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. I'm Axel, by the way. I don't think we had the pleasure of meeting. Don't tell my name. I'm Bunny. Well, Bunny, it's a pleasure to meet you in your arts. There's a variety of events to choose from tonight. What should I do? Ooh. I've never had... Other than with the stove, I've never exactly had a good experience with fire. I don't know why. There was this one incident when I was a kid that involved like a little matchstick that was lit. I'm gonna save y'all the lecture and just say I was a weird kid. Author signing. What authors would... Well... I feel like that'd take a while, so I'm gonna do don't trash it, fix it. That's an intriguing name. The schedule indicates it's a hands-on event, which is enough for me to head off to find the room it's in. Nice. As I walk into the room and sit at the random table filled with a multitude of different tools and seemingly broken props and accessories, I'm out of breath. Welcome everyone, don't trash it, fix it. My name is Lana Poppy. That's a cute name. And I'll be your host for this event. And thank you all for joining me. This panel will be about how to fix your cosplay if something breaks or rips. For those of you who don't already know me, I'm a professional cosplayer. So don't worry, you're in good hands. I can tell, is that supposed to be like a little, use like little bows that are already attached to the hair tie? Is that what this is supposed to be with, but with bat wings? That's cool. The people around me laugh a bit, and I find myself joining in. I listen intently as Lana speaks, the slideshow projected behind them going through some sort of main points of her speech. If you got nothing else from what I just said, at least remember this. Hot glue is your best friend when something rips, especially when you're not nowhere near home. I can attest to that. She laughs along with the crowd. If you saw me in my Castle Coven's cosplay yesterday, just know that the hat I wore was absolutely hot glued to the moon and back. Jeez. It was basically destroyed while traveling here, but not a single person noticed it was. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't know. Whenever something you work hard on gets destroyed, I hate when that happens. Because that happened to me a lot of times. So I might be able to understand, like, frustrations. Because, let's see here. I made, like, a solar system project. And some of my family nearly destroyed it. Then when my grandmother came in the rescue. Well, that explains the enormous amount of hot glue sticks at the tables here. Now that we've gone over what the tools are great for repairs, let's get some hands-on experience. After a few instructions, everyone in the room sets off to try their hand at repairing whatever they choose from the selection of tables. Personally, I choose... necklace. Let's take the small line and choker necklace that appears in front of the Roses plus Vampires anime. Ooh! Wait, that name sounds familiar. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hang on, that name sounds Shush. That name sounds very familiar. Where is it? I don't know why that name sounds so familiar. That's why! Oh my goodness! Okay, so the reason it's not the exact name, but hang on. This anime, I remember seeing this when I was a kid. I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of it. I was so confused of what was going on. And the girl with the pink hair, the moment you remove her cross, she goes full vampire mode. Oh my god! Please tell me that is a reference, because that would be amazing. The part that is broken, the part of it that's broken is the Shoot, I got myself too excited now. The part of it that... Okay, let's just continue. I'm sorry, but that was amazing. That was the first Easter egg I found in years in a game like this. Oy. The part of it that's broken is the charm that usually hangs on the front of it, which is clearly snapped in half. Oh no! I peered at the tools on the table, a little overwhelmed. Hot glue, superglue, and tape. What should I use? Spooping. Lena peers over my shoulder, spooking me. I never heard her walk up. Ah! I remember when I broke that choker. She laughed bashfully. I was swinging it around like crazy for some reason. Lena paused as they thought for a moment. Actually, I don't remember why I was doing that. We do things for the weirdest reason, so I don't blame you. Anywho, what do you think about using to fix the charm? The charm itself, I think it's best if I use, because if it's, all rigid, I think super glue might hold up better. Super glue. Lena hums and considers it, then nods. Good choice. Super glue is good for a plastic piece like that and will hold it together well. Good job. Hey! My phone is being weird. Go away. Nina sits to me as I pick up the super glue. Carefully, I line one of the halves with the super glue and quickly press the other half to it, holding it tightly for a minute. The super glue seems to work, and I admire my work for a moment. Then I realized I'd held the necklace too tightly, and one of the pearls popped off. This is mortifying. I was supposed to be repairing these things. Lena giggles, bracing their arms on the table so she can lean in and lean her cheek into hands. Don't worry, it happens. I'm not using any of the stuff again anyway. They're just for demonstration purposes now. I breathe a sigh of relief. So how do you plan to fix that? Okay, I know how pearls work. Because I have, like, these weird snowflake or flower clip-on earrings. No, I don't have my ears pierced. They have, like, pearls on them, and one of the pearls fell off. I tried super gluing it, and that would not work. So I'm going to do hot glue. I think hot glue would work pretty well. It would stick to... Yeah, exactly. My favorite tool. She laughs. That would be my choice, too. Great work. Great work. I reach for a hot glue gun, making sure it's plugged in and ready before I forget to reattach the pearl. When I'm done, I'd hold up the necklace for Lena for her to inspect. She looks over it for a minute before, without warning, rapidly shaking it around. She's doing it again. I looked at her with a dumbfounded expression. Was she testing my repair? Lena smiles when she notices this necklace has survived her chaos. She hands it back to me with a nod. Great job! It's sturdy and won't survive anything you might want to do with it. For now. She giggles. Why don't you keep this? I don't need it and you deserve it. It'll look cute. It'll look cute. Ah! Oh, sorry. It'll look cute on you. Thanks. I guess. I mean, she makes a lot of things. I will respect anyone who can fix anything like that. I have respect. I got a freaking Disney cup. If you guys haven't been to my TikTok and looked at the pictures I took of Disney, my sister gave me like a cup that you can get free refills from, but the handle was a little busted on the bottom. And they tried to fix it by melting it back together, the main handle part. It didn't, no, before you say anything, no, it didn't put a hole in it. No. So yeah. I smile back at them, butterflies fluttering in my stomach. I'm just so happy. Thanks, Lena, and thank you for helping me too. Lena waves me off as she stands up from the table. Don't even. That's what this panel was for. I nod, standing up to leave as well. A strange... Oh no! In a strange twist of fate, my con badge snags on the edge of the table, snapping right off my lanyard. I stare down at it, stunned. Can this day... Lena also stares, equally as stunned, before they erupt into giggles. You have some bad luck, huh? Come on, we can fix it too. She picks up the badge off the floor and sits back down. They set it on the table and motion back towards the tools. I look at her in confusion. How in the world am I supposed to fix this? Come on, you know how I'm gonna ask you to figure it out. I whimper in defeat, staring at the three options in front of me once again. I just want to curl up on the floor in raw from how upsetting this incident had been so far. Lena, sensing my foul mood, smiles at me reassuringly. Hey, take it slow. Just remember what we talked about. One of these is a solid fix. One is quick, another is temporary. Temporary problems require temporary tape! Hey! I reach for the tape and Lena smiles reassuringly. Good choice. Let's loop it through the hole in around the snagged part multiple times to secure it. Huh. Cool. Oh my goodness. Lena grabs a pair of scissors and slowly we start an assembly line where I cut a piece of tape from the roll. Lena cuts the piece in half and I wrap the tape around the snagged badge the way she told me to. In a matter of minutes, we managed to get the badge mostly fixed. Looks terrible, but it's not falling off the lanyard the right way. Right away, I meant. There, that should hold until you're able to get to the registration booth to get a new one. I smile weakly at Lana before thanking her again, which she waves off again. By the way, what's your name? Oh, my name is Bunny. Her pronouns. It's great to meet you, Bunny. We say our goodbyes as I head off to the registration booth to get a new badge. Bah. As glad as I am, I can't speak. Jesus. As glad as I am to have momentarily fixed my badge, I am terrified of it falling off again and not being able to get a new one. But the panel was fun, and so was Lena. I am making friends, and it's only my first day here. It's been a long day, and I'm really worn out. So much has happened that I don't even know how to process it all. I climb into bed and get settled for the night. Before I know it, sleep takes over. Strangely enough, I wake up for my alarm today. Stranger is how dark my room is. In fact, I'm still not used to this. Huh. Am I waking up in the middle of the night again? Stranger is how dark my room is. In fact, I'm still not used to, despite it being my second night here. Even when I open my eyes, it looks the same way as when my eyes are closed. I put my phone under the pillow and disable my alarm for checking my socials. Oy. Huh. That's weird. But, unfortunately, I am going to end this video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. My throat's about to kill me. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below of what you thought about it. And if you're not already, subscribe, because not many of you who watch my videos are subscribed. And it makes me want to make even more content like this. Also, bit of a teaser. I might be starting up a second channel soon. This one might be dedicated to my animations, though. So, I'm afraid there's not going to be any animations on this channel anymore. Yeah. But you guys will still get them on the other channel. So, look out for that if I do end up making the channel. Because I did get a new tablet to be able to do my animations a little more efficiently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.